Hi everyone, welcome to another haul video by King's Own Finds. This particular video is a haul of things from Goodwill, Mission Thrift in Okotoks and Calgary, and from several auctions that we won. Now I know that a lot of people like to see thrifting videos, and we have found that we are actually terrible at it. We said we'd take you on this journey as we learn to do YouTube videos, and that journey is proving that we are not good at taking thrifting videos. We get into a thrift store and we get in the mode of looking for treasure and finding different things, and then we forget to turn our cameras on. Or if we do turn our cameras on, we don't seem to find anything when our cameras are on. And then the other thing is when we do have our cameras on and we try to find things for you, we find that it's very awkward to do it one-handed and then pull it down and show you and make sure you can see the bottom and everything's in focus. And usually for us, it's not in focus, and what we're trying to show you doesn't actually end up in the picture. It's had some pretty horrible videos actually that we've taken. I know that there are a lot of thrifting videos out there that are done very well and that people do it one-handed. It's just not a skill that we seem to have. So we're going to continue to do haul videos for you, and I hope that you enjoy them. So to start off, we have this. It is an egg yolk sifter and it's made in Portugal. I don't know if you can see that on the handle here, made in Portugal. And it's for a specific dessert that is actually made in Portugal. So that is very interesting. Then we have these, I believe they're ice tongs, and this is brass. We got the $1.25 at Mission Thrift in Okotoks, and these are also ice tongs. Now these ones don't have any markings on them. Got them for $1. We should be able to sell them for 10 to 15. This is a Bacardi shot glass with the pewter emblem. We've sold one of these before. Got that for 75 cents from Mission Thrift, and we should be able to turn that for $10. This is Ironstone Woods & Sons in England Rose Royale pattern milk jug, and it's in good shape. There's a bit of wear. And we also have a set of 6 teacups in the Ironstone Rose Royale pattern. We do not have the matching sugar bowl. I wish we did. Another thing to show you is this wood-handled bar set. Ideal is the logo, and it says patent something. Different openers. We have a split dish in pressed glass for serving like pickles and that kind of thing. Steven loves split dishes, and we just sold one of these a week ago for $12, I believe. We won this brass letter opener at auction. It's got a Dutch scene on it, and it's just folded brass. You can see there, I guess it's and folded on the back so it can hang on the wall. I love that. Not necessarily this day and age for snail mail, but it can hold any paperwork or pictures or that kind of thing. Also in front of the camera here is this fall baking dish, au gratin baking dish. That's the shape it is, kind of for cheese dishes. And then also is a Pyrex bowl in gold and brown. I don't know if you can see the Pyrex on there. Can I get it to reflect? There we go, Pyrex. It's a nice big bowl. And then this beautiful basket. And it's in blue. There are no markings on the bottom, but it has a nice weave pattern on it with handles. So that'd be a good fruit bowl, I think. We have this brass wood holder, and the handle folds down for ease of putting the wood in. And then over here is a brass magazine rack. It is missing a nut, but we think we can replace that. Hopefully, we'll make sure that we tell people in our ads that that was replaced. We do usually try to do that. We won all the brass items you're going to see at auction. Next brass item is this wine rack, and it actually has a nice little handle, which I'd never seen before. That one needs some cleaning. It has some patina issues. And then there's this item, and it is fairly dusty, but it is fireplace set. And then over here is a paper mache nativity set, and we won that at auction. We're going to take the nativity set to our marketplace in Red Deer on October 18th and 19th, 2025. And then we have silver goblets, and they have some beautiful etching in them. I think that would be space for some engraving of initials or what have you. They were 50% off at Mission Thrift, so we got them for $3.50 each. And they say UGC EPNS on the bottom. This Pabst Blue Ribbon thermos, or actually insulated drink holder, we got at Mission Thrift. This is a brass engraved vase. Okay, next we have a few more items. Again, the mixture of the different places we found them. So first off is this Lazy Susan with napkin holder, and we're not sure what this opening is for. We got that from Mission Thrift for $3. We have this temperature gauge that looks like a lyre to hang on your wall. And what does it say? It says Cooper, made in USA here. The engraving has worn off somewhat, but it is still working. And we got that for $3 at Mission Thrift. We have this Vegas Starbucks mug from 2017. We got that from Mission Thrift. You can always find the Starbucks mugs because they're the ones with the interior color. We got that for $7. We should be able to flip that for $30. We have a red pottery butter dish. Color didn't get all the way on there, and I'm not sure what it says here, but we got that at Goodwill for $5. This we picked up at auction. Isn't that pretty? Just a beautiful plate to serve some treats on, and that was, it's Bone China, Hammersley and Company, made in England. We have these Toscany salt and pepper shakers with stainless or silver tops. They come in the box. I love how these are wrapped. This is shrink film and not tape, so this will come off really easily and not stick to everything and leave a residue like tape does, packing tape. That's the Mission Thrift in Okotoks that does that. Sorry, the one in Calgary does that. This is Laura Ashley tea for one. You can make a cup of tea in the teapot and then put your tea into the pot, and then you'll have your second cup ready when you're done your first cup. We don't have many Laura Ashley things here in Canada, or at least I haven't seen many Laura Ashley in Canada. That is more of a US thing, but we got that for 50% off for $5. At Mission Thrift in the US, in Okotoks, we found this pumpkin butter tray. It's pressed glass. You can see the seams, and it does say as is on there, but the only flaw I can find is on the rim here. There is a butter, a bubble don't know if you can see that, but there's a bubble that is a little rough there. So I think that's a manufacturing flaw. We have this set of 7 lotus bowls and no markings on the bottom. We got that at auction. And here is some more finds that we got from Goodwill, Mission Thrift, or auction. So first off are these Sapporo beer glasses. You may have seen them in another video, almost identical. We sold that set already, and these are another set we got for 60 cents each, and we sell them for $20 for the pair. Butter pats are the in thing for butter right now, so we picked up every one we saw while we were out last week. We got the white ones for $2 each, and the clear ones for $2.75 each. There's this beautiful split dish from Mission Thrift in cobalt blue, and as you know, I love cobalt blue glass, and my husband loves split dishes, so we usually pick that kind of stuff up. This is a pear relish dish, and it has markings on the spoon from stainless chromium plate from Sheffield, England. And it's a unique pear-shaped, and we sell unique shaped serving dishes quite regularly. This is either a cheese or butter dish or cloche, and it is also pressed glass. There are 4 seams, but what's different is it has a sunflower, if you can see that on each side, and I had never seen that before. So we picked that up, and then there's the basic measuring cup. This one's Anchor Hawking Fire King, and we sell quite a few of those. This is Candlewick, and these are 2 ashtrays that we got for $1 each. And then I believe this is a Candlewick planter bottom, so to go under a planter. This is white glass, but as you can see here, if you can, it is chipped just a little bit right here. This beautiful piece is milk glass, and it has a metal bottom. I don't know what kind of metal it is, with these green inlay and some clear crystal beads as well. It's really quite intricate, so we hope to get that cleaned up and available for sale. And then last but not least are the big spoon and fork with the engraving on the ends, the wall hangings. Now the spoon has a bit of a split handle, so we'll probably use some wood glue and make sure to disclose that in our ad. But as you can see just from sitting here, they look to be in good condition. It's only when you look really close that you see the flaw. So we hope to be able to sell those, and we picked those up at auction as well. Next, you will see some jewelry that we picked up. Okay, so here is a Calgary 1988 red Olympic pin, still in the original packaging. I got 2 of those from Goodwill for 25 cents each. I usually sell them for about $2 each. Then this is a Calgary 1988 Olympic Winter Games pin, again in the original packaging. And I also picked up a Australia kangaroo pin with that set. Then at Mission Thrift, I picked up this bird necklace, and I was hoping it'd be brass, but it is not. It's magnetic, so it's made out of some other metal. At auction, I picked up this amber and 10 karat gold filled pendant, which I will add to a gold filled chain and sell that all together. And then I got this field hockey sterling silver pendant as well. I got this brass and copper bracelet that's magnetic. There are magnets in there. And at Mission Thrift, I got this copper bracelet that's magnetic. I sell these weekly. I have to pick up quite a few. I hunt them down, can sell them for about $20 a piece. At auction, I got this pendant. I don't know what it's made of. I know it's vintage by the way it's made, but it's completely costume jewelry, I'm pretty sure. I got this pretty large, actually. That's probably 2.5, maybe 3 inches of belt buckle from Gowling WLG. I'll have to Google what that is. Calgary, Alberta. I got this beautiful lace. Oh dear, look at that. It's broken. I was thinking that my daughter was probably going to steal this from me, so I'll be able to repair that for her and she can then have this. Because it is broken in more than one place. But that detail almost looks like an apple, doesn't it? In the lace. And then I have this large lump of jewelry that I'll go through with you. This is a goat. A billy goat bolo tie. I like that. That's cool. And this one is another one. Identical bow tie. And this is a pair of earrings. Now they're just plastic. And they look like they should be, what's that blue stone? They look like they should be Western, but they're just plastic pieces. This is a leather bracelet. It says Etel Gem Steel, and it comes apart like that. Isn't that cool? I like that. That's not vintage. That's definitely more modern. Here's a stone bracelet. They're brown stones. Don't know what they are. If anyone does, you could tell me. Here is a ring. Pretty basic costume jewelry ring.